So we've been wanting to seed this place. We're trying to do some dormant seeding because we get very little moisture out here. So we're hoping to take advantage of what little spring moisture we get. Otherwise, if we try and plant in the spring, like a lot of people, by the time it's dry enough to seed, we may not get any more moisture. So we've been looking around for a tractor for quite a while, and we finally found one we could afford, and it's just right here. Can you film that there, Sherry? That's our tractor. We got a little hoe. Don't think we're gonna need. This is gonna be our main tractor right here. This blue tractor. I don't know what blue tractors are. New Holland, I guess. No. The heck is a blue tractor? Mitsubishi. Who knows? I don't know much about tractors, obviously, because this is the tractor we got. And then we're gonna try and just do a little hand seeding with this guy. Who knows if it's gonna work? I bought a new one, but my son's like, we already had an old one, so I'm gonna try the old one first. But we picked a spot here, and we definitely don't want to get rid of any natural grasses that are here. But this is our drain for our shower that we got installed here at the ranch, which is freaking awesome. So when we do take showers, which we don't take very many, as you can tell, that water will just run through there and go a little bit. So what we're gonna do, you want the seed down a few inches, obviously, but you can't really rake it. And then plant it, because I gotta rake it again. So I think I'm just gonna take that whirlybird thing. There's kind of a dip in here I was gonna rake, but anyway, I was just gonna take that whirlybird thing, spread it out, and then kind of rake it over. And you want your seed down a couple inches. Each seed's different. Some of it just needs to be down an inch or so, but other couple inches, but who knows? We're just trying. But I was gonna get some of these little rocks out of there, just because any gravel we can get on the road is helpful. So just getting those out of the pile too. But anyway, so the seed, I can't remember everything. It's just a combination of 5 native grasses out here that BLM and really nice lady at the feed store helped me devise. But it is expensive, but just who knows if this is even worth it. But some of that I don't even know if it's going to come out. Some of that stuff's really long stemmed. But so if anyone wants to come out here and shoot birds, we need to have people with BB guns shooting all the birds so they don't eat the seed. But we don't have that many birds here in the winter, so we're good. But this is basically the other half of the tractor. Set it down at 2 and see. But I don't know, it should kick it out in here. We're just trying to do this little patch. That setting ain't enough. And maybe it don't work. Whoa, there's a piece. First piece of grass seed on the ground. Oh, look at that. Boy, we'll be done in 50 years at this rate.
Why do you have to use something that flies it out like that?
Well, it just kind of tosses it, but I've got the setting all the way open. That seed's just too big.
Well, it looks like it's going everywhere but where you plowed.
Or we could just sprinkle it by hand. Yeah, we may just have to sprinkle it by hand, I guess.
So it looks like our tractor already broke.
The seed's too big for the tractor to handle. Dang it. Alright, well, this seed is fucking expensive. But it's all gonna be raked anyway, so I guess this is, the tractor just became the left hand. The right hand is a broken tractor. So we gotta use the left hand. 'Cause it's got a little more fingers and stuff on it, but we'll show you this in the spring and see if it came up, but we're just trying different things. I mean, we're not going to put a lot down. This seed, like I said, is really expensive. So, but you gotta start somewhere, and can't really afford a real tractor yet. To do this, I mean, you could probably do an acre a day, so 2,100 acres. You could have it done in 2,100 days if you did it day and night every day. 2,100, so that's 7 years, and you like 7, so we might just do the whole damn place like this. But we're gonna do some in an area too, hopefully this afternoon, that's out in some sage, that we're gonna try and get something to establish itself and then mow the sage, you know, in a couple of years or whatever, but who knows. But yeah, this ain't gonna be the wisest way, but we got some real little seeds in here. I think they're sand drop seed or something, but then those big ones are smooth brome, I think, and that pretty much plugs this dang thing up. And they say this stuff's supposed to sit for a couple years rooted before you allow anything to eat it, but the elk here have a mind of their own, so if grass grows, I probably can't keep them off it for 2 years. And the cows are starving, so that won't work. But we'll just try this little patch. I don't know, I'm just anxious to try a couple spots. I know it seems stupid, but before we get going, just kind of want to know what works, if this dormant seeding does work, or I think they said it needs to, daytime temperatures need to stay under 60. Otherwise, if it germinates and then freezes, man, you're screwed. But we have a couple days of 50 coming up, but all in all, there won't be any 60s, so I'm anxious to see what's up. I guess I can get some down here too, because the water runs down here. And then we'll just lightly rake over the top to kind of bury the seed a little and see what happens. But I've already used half of one of those little buckets, but we could use the whole bucket here, I guess. But yeah, I thought the little green tractor, well, this is a John Deere, I know that. Green is John Deere. So the John Deere seeder is worthless, but it's a good little carrying bucket to put it in the hand tractor. I have no clue the density of this stuff, what you're supposed to use, but I think the seed, we got 3 what I call small bags, and it was shit. The original order was 3,000, but I had to cut it back. I think I cut it in half, so I think it's about 1,600 or 1,800 for the seed we got.
And how much?
And it'll only do like, I think 10 acres, and she was saying we'll just try it light. It's not even the recommended thing, but most people grow out here annual stuff, but until we get a real tractor, annual obviously meaning you got to plant it every single year, so without a tractor that just ain't too effective. So we're going to try some native grasses. It should be here for ever once they get established, hopefully. But we'll use some of this up by the meth trailer. I think I'll just stop with this. So excited I could just plant this whole thing. But that little container there has got to be, shit, 20 bucks. So 20 bucks to get a patch this small, shit, you'd be better off just buying hay your whole life. But if it does establish, it'll be worth it. Like I say, I'm doing it here just because I'm gonna rig that up to where it takes the overflow from that shower. We won't be able to use soap, by the way, so we don't want to kill our grass. So we may take a shower, but we're still gonna Probably smell a little raw. But anything for the grasses. I just almost want to take a shower just for the hell of it now. Probably should have marked it off a little better, but like, it doesn't matter because we can replant it again too if it's not thick enough. Like in a year or so. Because the way we're doing it, obviously we're leaving all the, there's a little bit of grass here already, so I know it seems stupid to not plow it up and hill it up and stuff, but I don't want to take any of the native grasses out because it'll just help hold the soil and whatnot. This stuff's mighty erosive. If and when it does ever rain, by the way.
Is it okay to step all over it?
Oh yeah, no, we got to get it underground. So yeah, no, it's good to step on it. Yes, it is. I just wonder if I should use that bucket here. I think we might as well. I want to get these cows fed. Then I can just hit it with a rake real quick because you don't want it laying on the surface because this shit'll blow away. So we got to kind of rake it a little bit anyway.
Can I throw some?
Yeah. Let me get the. Let me fill this up for you again. And then I'll start raking it a little bit.
You don't need the hoe, do you?
No, I'm not going to use it. But this is all the seed, baby. Do you want to get some of it raking, or oh, I can start raking, then we'll just turn that off, baby. But so I got the seed down kind of heavy in this spot, so I'm just gonna lightly kind of rake it so it doesn't blow away, but kind of rake back and forth, and hopefully it kind of goes underground a little, but a lot of it's going to be on the surface anyway. Like I say, this may not even work, but we'll try it. But you can throw the rest of that seed if you want.
Where do I throw it? Where do I throw it?
I would go down in here.
Just like you did?
Yeah, I just lower down in here. Because that water will work its way down there. It's not going to be down there because the drill gets it a couple inches down and then backfills it. I just don't want it setting on the surface. What, baby? It don't matter. Just wherever. But I think that's going to be another helpful thing too, not planting it in the spring, because the birds that sit here and pick that stuff up forever. This year is so much drier than any other year. Usually we always have snow by now. you want to hit this area here just a little bit more. Oh shit, you don't have much left anyway.
All gone.
Alrighty, I used the whole bucket, so I'll just rake a little bit more. If you want to take that blue bucket and throw whatever loose rocks or there. It doesn't really matter, but
What do you want me to throw?
in the blue bucket I was seeing look.
Oh, so the rocks in the blue bucket like this?
Yeah.
But don't the rocks kind of help too? I thought they help hold water and moisture in like in irrigation.
Nope. We probably planted a little heavy because I think we did about 1/10 of an acre. Be nice to get some grass in here because someday the chickens will be up in here. I think we'll put the chickens down here and not at the house.
Yeah, we just gotta be careful for coyotes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Then you have to get the eggs tonight. And you have to go get eggs in the morning and then bring them for breakfast.
Yeah, but if we have a garden, chickens will find it, trust me. You go much lower. It doesn't look like you're going to You didn't go lower than this.
Yeah, you told me not to.
Okay. I was just making sure. You see a patch of seed somewhere, let me know, but I think I'm about done, baby.
Like right here
Okay.
and right here, a big old patch.
Okay. Oh, that stuff's still on the surface.
Look right here.
Oh, neat. It's gonna be fun to inspect in the spring.
Yeah.
Gotta be nice to get a blanket of snow over it, kind of
Hold it.
shove it down in the ground before the wind picks up. Well, we got a lot to do, so I think we'll just leave it at that, Hottie. Some of it'll wash down. Who knows?
Those are quite a bit of rocks.
That's our little patch. We'll see if one piece of grass comes up or not. Hopefully, because we use the whole bucket.
What is that, like a 10 by 12?
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, maybe 15 by 20. But yeah, it's nice because this tractor, you don't need a trailer or nothing to load it up. You just stick in the back seat of the sports car.
In the back seat of the what?
The sports car. Just load up the tractor. Number down, enough sticker in the window. that in Sherry's way. But man, this tractor got hot. Old Roger is going to have to shed his shirt.
Roger that.
I was so worried about getting pulled over coming out here. Give him my ID. So, Jason, you think you're going to pull a fast one, do ya? We got you, Roger. You're going with us. Oh, crap. This freaking broken tractor hand. Ah, got it. Got it.
Okay, we still don't know the date.
Let's call it December. Let's call it December 5th. We're pretty close to it. Load up the rocks. You want to grab the other part of the tractor, Hoddy?
The hoe?